Approaching the boxing ring is the incredibly experienced figure of Jasurbek LATIPOV of Uzbekistan. 2012 Olympian representing Uzbekistan, quarter-finalist at 52 kilograms. Bronze medalist in the 2011 IBA World Championship in Baku, Azerbaijan. Was ringside commentating on both of those tournaments. It was Andrew Selby of Wales who bested him at the semi-final stage of the 2011 IBA World Championships. At the semi-final stage, Mongolia's Tuksot Nyambayar beat him at the quarter-final
А
stage
сейчас
at the
приветствуйте на пути в золотой угол ринга его соперник, боксер из России Дмитрий DVALI.
His opponent is a young man from the opposite end of the experience spectrum. Dmitry DVALI of Russia, just 23 years of age, a soldier in the Russian military, preparing for his professional debut tonight. But he's filled with energy and anticipation at the weighing ceremony here at Olympic Park. He was filled with energy. This IBA Champions Night taking place amidst the 2024 World Youth Festival here in and around the Olympic venues in the Olympic cluster, coastal cluster on the Black Sea. And he engaged with young people of his own age who made up the majority of the crowd and said that he is very much looking forward to making his debut over the longer format of 6-3-minute rounds tonight.
В весовой категории до 54 килограммов. Представляю первым боксера в черном углу ринга. Ему 32 года, его рост 170 сантиметров. Мастер спорта международного класса, чемпион Азии, чемпион азиатских игр, двукратный финалист чемпионатов мира, участник Олимпийских игр в Лондоне из Андижана, Республика Узбекистан, Jasurbek LATIPOV. Боксеру в золотом углу 23 года. Его рост 165 сантиметров. Мастер спорта международного класса. Чемпион мира среди военнослужащих. Двукратный чемпион России. Бронзовый призер чемпионата мира. Из Балашихи, Россия. Дмитрий DVALI. Рефери боя Тина Полетан, Босния и Герцеговина.
Listen to me. Heads up, no holding, no low blows. Good luck.
So they're the tale of the tape between two men who have both claimed World Championship bronze medals over the three-round format at the IBA Global event. So we're underway then. Action in the 54-kilogram division, scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds between boxers from Uzbekistan and Russia. Man operating out of the southpaw stance, wearing the black trunks trimmed with gold, is Jasurbek LATIPOV, 2017 Asian Continental Champion. I was ringside in Tashkent to commentate on that contest, and it was a contest, a tournament that Uzbekistan fairly dominated, taking all but one of the men's continental medals that were on offer. It was Vasily Levit of Kazakhstan who prevented a clean sweep when he topped the podium. DVALI spinning on the line, Dmitry DVALI in front of his Uzbekistan opponent. Dmitry DVALI operating out of the orthodox stance. That's the young man in the white trunks trimmed with gold, and neither of these men having to go in search of the other because they're operating exclusively at short and mid-range, bombing backhands, just backing up DVALI, who's tucking up, keeping his composure, but was put under some sustained pressure from LATIPOV of Uzbekistan. faces of both men reddened already from their exertions and indeed the shots that they've absorbed. Beautiful uppercut underneath from DVALI, who then spun off the line. In addition to his World Championship bronze in Tashkent last year, was ringside to commentate on that tournament, took a silver medal at the World Military Championships in 2021. Beautiful left hook to the body from LATIPOV, but then look at that left uppercut from the man operating out of the orthodox stance. Minute remaining and some change in this opening round as that change of angles results in a cracking left hook to the body from DVALI, but LATIPOV not distracted and kept his concentration to score with a downstairs assault of his own. My goodness, this is terrific action through the first 2 minutes of this opening round. Remember, it's the first foray into the 6-round format for Dmitry DVALI. LATIPOV featured in IBA professional boxing and World Series boxing, so he no stranger to going beyond the 3 rounds of IBA boxing. I suppose if you're only 23 years of age and a soldier as your occupation, fitness is not going to be a problem. Because I was going to pose the question as to whether DVALI has started too quickly. He has set a blistering pace. Check left hand causes LATIPOV to touch down, but I think it was more a pull on the back of the shot around the rear of the head that forced the Uzbekistan boxer's gloves to touch the count. What an opening round, my goodness. Absolutely cracking action for the entirety of the 3 minutes. How about that for punch kicking from both men? Exchanges with the lead hand. There was the moment of touchdown. As I suggested, it was the pull towards the rear of the head, straying into rabbit punch territory, which caused something other than the boost of LATIPOV to be in contact with the canvas. And that is when a knockdown is ruled, provided it's a fair punch or not at least a foul. A knee, a glove, any assault, the seat of a boxer's pants, anything other than the boxer's feet in contact with the canvas, it will be ruled a knockdown, provided it is not means foul that has sent the boxer there. So into the second round we go then. The first one was fought at a blistering pace. 54-kilogram bantamweight action. Mention the fact that Dmitry DVALI's World Championship bronze came at the global event in Tashkent last year. It was 13 years ago this year when LATIPOV occupied the bronze medal rostrum as he responds with a crunching left hook to the body just beneath the short ribs of DVALI. But then look at DVALI go in search of his own get-back. Back and forth action. Not quite you go, I go, but my goodness, every attack is being answered with a response from both of these boxers. DVALI on the front foot looking to back up LATIPOV. Good double left hook followed by a right uppercut. Right hand at mid-range with a counter in response to the body shot success of LATIPOV. And DVALI just looking to quick his feet and pursue his man here now. LATIPOV just looking to disengage and give himself a breather beyond punching range. That's a cracking left hand which landed on the hip, and then a southpaw left upstairs twice in quick succession as LATIPOV then long bridges his man with that lead right jab. Look at DVALI try to pull down the defenses of his opponent to make room for his backhand. Big swing and a miss from LATIPOV. DVALI countered with a left hook right uppercut on the inside. Scoring jab to the body from LATIPOV. Double punch from DVALI. Clapping his opponent's head in between his hands. Beyond the halfway stage of this second round of this bantamweight contest. Beautiful left hook once again. And as that hurt LATIPOV because he's just looking to go walkabout. And as he looked down at the canvas after getting his foot tangled, well, that was an invitation for DVALI to continue the attack. And it wasn't quite a free shot, but it wasn't far from it.
Hold. Don't push. Box.
So timing called after that untimely trip to the canvas, experienced by both boxers. Solid southpaw left landed off the rope from Latipov. Just looking to slow the tempo down here, but DVALI continues to press, going in search of his opponent's body. And on the command of box, DVALI back on his man once again. And that a bull rush from Latipov, just stealing a glance to his black corner. Black and gold corners in operation during IBA Champions Night events rather than the traditional red and blue. But DVALI coming on strong in the closing stages of this second round. With a corkscrew left hand which inconveniences Latipov. And Latipov just keen to get back to his own black corner. After the first round had practically nothing in it, for my money, DVALI came on strong in the closing stages of that second round. And I think that he hurt Latipov to the body. And if you spent any time in the ring, you will know that the pain of a body shot stays with you far longer than being tagged cleanly on the chin. Some of the action from that second round, a round where, for my money, the longer the round went, the more DVALI was able to assert his authority and get himself on top.
Вот это снизу, да, обязательно здесь. После него почувствуй пошкаф здесь, но не спеши. Понял? Прямо идет сюда. Девчонки, не крутите, понял? Нагаться лучше. Нагаться лучше.
Секунданты. Третий раунд.
So into the third round then. If Jasurbek Latipov was hurt to the body, has he recovered during that 60-second interval? There's a cleverly picked southpaw backhand, long bridging his opponent and then scoring terrifically. Turned in an uppercut and then getting to work the left cross before snaking out a right jab as he's doing really trying to keep DVALI at bay, but DVALI getting into his own wheelhouse and scoring with hooks and uppercuts to both head and body. Terrific left hand to the body, whipped in by Latipov. Same shot twice once again, looking to back up Dmitry DVALI. Chin checker of a left hook. Just disorganizes DVALI momentarily, but then he regains his composure and steps right back into the breach. Shoeshine punches to the head of Latipov from DVALI, and the 60-second interval, well, he has surely answered the question, Latipov, because he has come out gangbusters here in round number 3 after appearing to be inconvenienced and indeed distressed during the course of the second round from a shot to the body. Nice head movement from Latipov. And now DVALI just showing a different side to his game, not just on the front foot as he takes another 2-shot salvo to the body. Left hook, right uppercut, as Latipov really planting his feet into the canvas now and getting tremendous leverage on his shots. Latipov looking to back up Dmitry DVALI and see how effective the 23-year-old is. Boxing going backwards rather than when he's pressing, taking it to his man. Nice right uppercut off the back of a right hook that was inaccurate from Dmitry DVALI. But Latipov stalking his man now, walking him down, backing him up to the ropes and teeing off to the torso once again. Beautiful combination of quick punches with reduced power from Dmitry DVALI. Then scores with a lead right hand and another one in between the gloves of the man from Uzbekistan. And now a different side of DVALI's game being demonstrated as he looks to pull down the defenses of his man. But Latipov walking his man down, getting into the ropes and shoveling hooks into the body once more. DVALI cleverly turns the tables as he tests the abdominals of the man from Uzbekistan. Nice right uppercut off the back foot. Check left hook landed from DVALI. 30 seconds remaining in this third round and Latipov is enjoying a terrific round. DVALI keeping himself in it, but Latipov, after probably conceding the second, continues to go body hunting and landing sapping punches to the torso of his Russian opponent. So an exchange of jabs on the resumption. Hard right hand fired in on the 10-second clapper from DVALI. LATIPOV, double left hook. The one to the body was inaccurate. The one upstairs altogether closer. Overhand right was inaccurate from LATIPOV. Right hand fired, and then just a nod of acknowledgement from Dmitry DVALI. But did you see how he had to adjust his belt line as he made his way back to his gold corner? He was hit with some tremendous body shots during the course of that third round. And for my money, LATIPOV answering magnificently after being inconvenienced during round number 2, where he appeared to be hurt downstairs. And some of the action from that third round, accurate punch picking, but there's an example of the hellacious attacks being launched to the body by LATIPOV. DVALI continuing to produce quality. I think LATIPOV did enough to take that round.
Time. Leg, come on. Box.
Well, as we go into the second half of this contest, it represents uncharted territory for Dmitry DVALI. Competing beyond the 3-round format for the first time tonight. And after being scored upon heavily to the body, look at the manner in which he's able to keep the movement going to start this 4th round, snaking out that lead hand and spinning in front of his man, doing an outstanding job, keeping the movement going, pecks his man with a stiff right cross, which causes a shower of spray to fly. But here comes LATIPOV once again with hurtful hooks and uppercuts at short and mid-range, blistering speed on the punches of DVALI, who is reducing the power and giving his man volume in a bid to keep him at bay. But LATIPOV continuing his grim advance, walking down his man, looking to back him up and let altogether heavier punches go. But you see how his head was swiveled from both directions because of the quick cluster of punches let fly by DVALI. But then in response, the exhalations audible. Hard singles to both head and body from Jasurbek LATIPOV. And there's another sickening left hook to the short ribs of DVALI from LATIPOV. But DVALI doing an outstanding job with the movement laterally, left and right, just leaning back there, up on his toes, deep into this 4th round. And remember, he's never been this far before, but his conditioning proving to be absolutely excellent. Can LATIPOV quicken his feet as he takes a treble left hook, reminiscent of IBA boxing ambassador Roy Jones Jr. Remember, he put his rapid-fire hooks, the man sometimes known as Captain Hook, into one of his rap tracks. Best pound for pound is mine. Hit Percy Harris with 5 hooks at one time. DVALI doing a miniature version of that, scoring with 3 hooks without reply. As LATIPOV lands a solid left hand to the body once more, then a right hand to the sternum, but DVALI proving to be difficult to deter, and he's giving his man volume with quick-fisted flurries once again. Good right hand to the body on the resumption from Dmitry DVALI. LATIPOV, well, he's let the heavier punches go, as again you see DVALI create room for his punches by trying to clear the gloves of LATIPOV before firing in with the opposite hand. Beautiful right uppercut, left hook from DVALI, then employs the layback to make his man miss. A wonderful response from Dmitry DVALI after Jasurbek LATIPOV really set about Well, I wonder what's going to happen here, because Napolitan at the start of the previous round told the black corner in no uncertain terms to come on. But that was about a 70-second interval enjoyed by Jasurbek Latipov in between rounds 4 and 5. Time finally called, we're underway. And Dmitry DVALI looking to continue the momentum that he wrestled back for my money during the course of round number 4. After enduring a fairly torrid round number 3. Now can Latipov respond as he did so effectively in that 3rd round when he was hurt down to the body from DVALI. But look at the manner in which Dmitry DVALI is darting around the boxing ring, dodging, skipping left and right, and then finding holes in Latipov's defenses. Up on his toes now, increasing the gap between himself and his opponent. Then on his terms, stops. Oh, and a body shot sunk into the pit of Jasurbek. Latipov's stomach has caused him to take a knee. It was that familiar characteristic we often see when a boxer's hurt downstairs. He absorbed the shot, there was a delayed reaction, and then he turned away as he absorbed the shot, and that pain will still be reverberating through his body. Dmitry DVALI has proved to be a sensationally accurate punch picker during the course of this contest. Will he target the man to the solar plexus once again? There he does so with the right hand, looking to dip the knees of Latipov, who's hurt downstairs once more. Look at how he's trying to clamp his elbows into his torso, but like the trooper he is, he comes back fighting his way out of distress, proving that, or demonstrating that offense, the best form of defense, but he suffered a damaged nose, he's bleeding from the mouth, and DVALI continues to go body hunting, looking to snap the resolve of Jasurbek Latipov. He's using all of his experience to buy himself just a few precious seconds, even milliseconds, by going walkabout and turning his back on his opponent, but he's right back into the breach once more, looking to fight his opponent off as he's hurt down to the body once again by that bolo backhand from Dmitry DVALI. And now Latipov up on his toes, waiting for the pain to subside. His difficulty being compounded by the fact that he's having difficulty breathing due to a damaged nose and mouth. So the referee Napolitan calls time. Dmitry DVALI sent to the furthest neutral corner. Jasurbek Latipov now being inspected by the doctor.
Stop.
So the doctor, who is sat right next to me ringside here at the Academy of Martial Arts, with a clear instruction to Napolitan that the contest is to be stopped. So that damage caused by a punch, and Dmitry DVALI in this battle of IBA World Championship medalists, bronze medalists, has got his man out of there with a 5th round stoppage, because the damage was inflicted by a punch from a cluster of punches that Dmitry DVALI was able to demonstrate. But here's an example of the body punching he was able to produce, and there's the right hand sunk into the solar plexus. There was a delayed reaction, and eventually Jasurbek Latipov was forced to take a knee. He's going to read KO by 5 on his ledger, but that in no way reflects the part that he played in what was a terrific contest in the 54-kilogram bantamweight division. You can see his throat doubled over while having those gloves removed, and it's going to take some time the pain he absorbed from those punishing body shots to dissipate and leave his body. Worked himself into magnificent condition. He posed some questions, particularly in round 3 against Dmitry DVALI, but look at the contrast in emotions. It's only boxing for my money, or indeed combat sports, if you want to spread it slightly more widely, that can leave opponents in such contrasting states, physically and emotionally. They both entered the ring filled with confidence, in optimal condition at 54-kilogram bantamweight. But before the end of round number 5, Jasurbek Latipov was in no condition to continue, sent to the floor and then stopped to damage sustained to the nose and mouth by the razor-sharp punch picking demonstrated by Dmitry DVALI. Taking a little longer to have his gloves removed. or he will join Latipov and referee Tina Politan at centre ring, where he will be declared as a knockout victor, round number 5. Let's get the official particulars at the conclusion of that cracking contest.
Дамы и господа, рефери Тина Полетан остановила поединок на отметке 2 минуты и 17 секунд 5-го раунда. В связи с невозможностью продолжать поединок, боксером из черного угла победу одержал Дмитрий DVALI, Россия!
What a sparkling professional debut by Dmitry DVALI of Russia against his fellow World Championship bronze medalist from Uzbekistan, Dmitry DVALI, competing over the longer format in a contest scheduled for 6 for the first time
Дамы и
tonight.
господа, и ваши аплодисменты Джасурбеку Латипову,
But the
Узбекистан.
fact that he was really put under the proverbial cosh during round number 3 from Jasurbek Latipov's withering body attack. And not only did he deal with it, probably lost the round for my money, but he came out in round number 4 with a change of tactics, reducing the power on his punches, getting up on his toes, giving his man angles, giving his man volume. And then in round number 5, he sent his man to the canvas with a sickening body shot before keeping the assault going in round number 5, forcing the referee to call time and for the doctor to inspect the damage that had been inflicted upon Jasurbek Latipov, and the doctor's verdict was that he was in no position to continue. Dmitry DVALI, a 5th round KO winner, but that doesn't begin to tell the story. There was the body shot that sent Latipov to the floor, but the empirical ledger of KO 5 earned by Dmitry DVALI doesn't begin